Hello, cellos. Now we're moving on to page 13 in Essential Elements Book 2, and we are going to be doing our forward extension. And the forward extension is when you move the whole hand up a half step higher on the fingerboard, leave the first finger behind. We're going to do it on the D string today. So this is the same skill that you learned last time on the G string to play the note C sharp, and on the G string we play the note G sharp with we call it high fourth finger or extended fourth finger. So let's go ahead and set up our hand position. So you want to have a whole step between 1 and 2, thumb behind the second finger, and then your fourth finger will be able to reach for that G sharp. If you have a tape for the fourth finger, you're moving your third finger to that tape. So the fourth finger can play the next note up, which is about an inch past it on the fingerboard. Let's go ahead and play number 52. Let's read G sharp. Now, when you're playing in a piece that has a key signature where you would do an extension on a given string, it is really important that you are using the second finger to play the note that would otherwise be played with the third finger. So you want to make sure that all the notes that you're playing on that string are in that same position. We call that open position. So you basically have your closed position and then your open position. And this open position, also called extension, will come up quite often in cello. So we do really want to make sure that we get used to it and get comfortable with it. Let's go ahead and do number 53, which is called Reaching Out. Excellent. And then we'll do number 54, Higher and Higher. All right, now we're going to play the A major scale. And the A major scale has 3 sharps in the key signature. So we are going to be starting on the G string, playing with the first finger, and then doing that extended fingering. Our highest note is the open A. In this printed version of it, we only play the high A one time, so you could actually do that in a round if you wanted to. It doesn't ask you to, but you could do it in a round if you wanted to. And then finally, our Essential Elements quiz. The song on this page is A Song for Anne, and this song is in the key of A major. So you'll notice here they don't have the sharp signs on the notes, but the sharps are in the key signature. So the 3 sharps that you see right after your clef sign tell you that all of the F's, C's, and G's are going to be sharp in this piece. So that just tells us we are in the key of A major, and you got to remember to play the C sharp, G sharp, and also the F sharp. Does it for page 13, and not a lot of music on pages 12 and 13, but you do have that new skill, so let's just really work on getting comfortable with doing that forward extension. And then just make sure that as you're doing the extension, you are remembering to put adequate weight into the fourth finger. That is a relatively small finger, so you may find that it is challenging for it to push the string down. If you do want to strengthen it, using it to pluck the string is a little bit of a nice strengthening exercise. So your fourth finger needs to be pretty strong for cello. So do a few plucks with the fourth finger each day when you practice, and eventually, if you're having a hard time getting enough pressure into the string, it will strengthen up and do a better job for you. Good luck and happy practicing.